Hey George, there's a quote, one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou, which is, "You might forget what someone said to you, but you'll always remember how they made you feel." And for you, you have always been someone that has made me feel encouraged, supported, and like family. And I'll never forget that call that I got from you, being accepted into the inaugural NAOP Breece Fellowship back in 2018. I remember on the phone, you said that your printer had basically died and used up all of your ink printing out my 50-page application because I was so excited to apply for the fellowship, which is very funny looking back on. And I'll always remember our celebration at Jan Stakosa's house when you came and got to meet my mom. And every single conversation since then, you've always asked how my mom is doing. And that, truly means the world to me, and that you've always made me feel like family. Your legacy will always continue on, no matter if you're at the helm of NAOP or not. Your impact and your leadership and who you are as a person is going to live on in each one of us as the Breece Fellows. So I just want to say thank you so much for the impact that you've had on me. You've been an incredible mentor to me, and we're really going to miss you at the helm of NAOP, but we're going to continue on the work that you've done through our own future leadership and legacy. So thank you so much, George, and cheers to you.
George, congratulations again on your well-deserved retirement. Although I know I'm not alone in feeling just a little bit sad about seeing you go. I'll always be really grateful for everything you've done for me personally and for the fellowship program more generally. I've always really appreciated how you've made such an effort to make myself and the other fellows feel welcome and supported during our experiences. I remember that when I first applied for the program, I was excited, but also really nervous about this idea of doing something so different than what I'd ever done before. And I remember that when you called to offer me the position, I could just tell from your voice how passionate you were about the program and making sure we all had the best possible experience. And that really helped put me at ease. I remember walking away from that phone call feeling like I could do this, I'm ready. And you've continued offering that kind of support to me throughout the whole fellowship and even now, years after. And I'm just really grateful for your generosity and putting your time and effort into doing that for us. So, congratulations again, and you'll be missed.
George, how do we sum up what you mean to NAOP in a few short minutes? It's an impossible task, but here I'll take a shot at it. George, from the moment that you called me to tell me that I was one of the NAOP fellows back in 2019, your warmth, generosity was unmatched to anyone I've ever met in my life. The fact that as soon as we become an NAOP fellow, you welcome us into a family. You always make sure we have whatever we need, any help we need to secure our housing or anything that we need during our fellowship. You're always there, a phone call away or a text message. And it's warm and welcoming. As people coming into the industry, you welcome us with open arms. I'm also very appreciative. As I was taking care of my grandmother who has Alzheimer's, you always called and checked up on me to make sure I was doing okay and how she was. And when she passed, you donated a tree to be planted in her name. And I will be forever grateful for that kind and generosity that you did to me and my family. George, we will miss you. No one can beat George Breece. Your legacy is safe with NAOP and the rest of the fellows with Breece Fellowship and continuing on to welcome a new fellow every year. We love you and we appreciate your time and your generosity. You will be missed, but I hope you have a happy retirement and enjoy whatever your next chapter of life will be. Thanks, George.
George, I'm so excited about your retirement and the opportunities that you and Dina are going to have to share in just some time to yourselves after everything that you have given to NAAOP and to this fellowship. You bring a bounty of unique talents and treasures that are inherently you. And having had the opportunity to be a part of the Breece Fellowship, to be a part of NAAOP, but more importantly, to have been taken under your wing at the start of 2020, at the start of the pandemic, and to get all of the touch points and all of the reassurance that you gave me in that paused time. I was so ready to start my fellowship when it began. And that was all because of you, because you made a point to keep me engaged, to keep me involved, and to keep me excited despite the uncertainty that surrounded us. The Breece Fellowship has changed the trajectory of my life. And I know without a doubt that I owe that to you, and I owe that to the guidance that you have given me, to the encouragement that you have given me, and to your unwavering belief in my ability to do things that scared me. I will never forget a single one of the phone messages or the text messages on every holiday. I have every handwritten note. I have every card. George, you play a huge role in my life and in the lives of all of the fellows, but your legacy lives on, and we are all so excited about, can't wait to hear the adventures of George and Dina Breece post NAAOP and into retirement. I love you, George. You mean the world to me. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, George, I wanted to say happy retirement. It has been one of the greatest privileges of my life to be a Breece Fellow. Your fellowship program fundamentally changed the direction of my life. It gave me the skills, the opportunity, and the connections to succeed. And more than that, it gave me an opportunity to get to know you. You are a person who is larger than life. You are someone who is a titan of industry. And in so many ways, I think you have demonstrated professionalism and kindness go hand in hand every step of the way. There is a call every holiday. There is a check-in once a month. There is a, hey, how's it going? Want to know what's going on with you? And if something happens in my life, you seem to know about it almost before I do. And I have to say that whatever telepathy you're using, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for showing up and for helping every day. And more than anything else, thank you for changing the lives of so many people like myself and creating a space where we all can succeed, grow, and continue to carry on the work that you've done. I think that that's beautiful. And more than anything else, I'm grateful.
Hi, George. What can I say about your retirement other than congratulations and how well deserved it is? You've dedicated your entire life to helping people, and you can see your impact not only in all of the wonderful things you've accomplished, but in all the lives that you've really impacted. I actually met many of the fellows before I even knew what NAAOP was, and you could just see how passionate, strong, and wonderful individuals they all were. And when I talked to them, they all brought up how wonderful the Breece Fellowship was. And it was actually the past fellows that really pointed the way to have me apply. And when I got that call from you saying I got it, it was truly life-changing. Not only were you so kind and welcoming me into this wonderful family, but you also really held my hand and guided me through this whole world of O&P policy that I never really experienced before and didn't know much about. And now I can confidently say, because of the Breece Fellowship, I really want to keep it as part of my life. And I want to integrate policymaking more into what I'm going to do for my career. So thank you, George, for not only changing my life, but changing all of our lives, and for all your wonderful kindness throughout. So enjoy your retirement and have lots of wonderful fun with Dina.
George, congratulations on your retirement. I'm so incredibly happy for you and excited for what this next part of your life will bring. I feel very fortunate to have had the experience of meeting you and participating in the Breece Fellowship this past summer. It was truly one of the most amazing summers of my life. And I will never forget when you called me on my birthday to tell me that I had gotten the Breece Fellowship. You were the first person to sing me happy birthday on that birthday, actually. So well done. And it really changed my life and how I feel about myself professionally. And I have never felt so supported and communicated with through that entire fellowship and the entire summer. I never felt lost or alone. It really is a family, and you do truly make everyone feel so loved and so welcomed. So thank you for all that you do and all that you've done. And in George Breece fashion, I will sign off how you always signed off our phone calls with "Take care now, bye."
Hi, George. What an incredible year it has been for you and for NAAOP, and what an honor it has been for me to be able to be the final George and Dina Breece Fellow for the last year of your time as the executive director of NAAOP. I know I sound like a broken record saying it, but I feel so unbelievably honored and grateful to have been the final Breece Fellow during your final year as the executive director, and just being in your orbit and being exposed to the connections that you've made and how you have impacted everybody through your personable way of being, your George Breece way of communicating with folks and taking people under your wing and really truly supporting them. I can say that you and the opportunity you gave me through the George and Dina Breece Fellowship has completely changed my life. And the fact that you made me feel so supported throughout the entire experience only speaks to how incredibly impactful you have been on so many people's lives, all of the other fellows' lives and their experience through this fellowship. You truly take care of people, and I'm so happy for you in your retirement now, where other people can take care of you and you can relax and spend time with Dina and really enjoy yourself, because you deserve it. So I'm so grateful to be able to congratulate you here, and I'm wishing you such a happy and healthy retirement, and just want to thank you and Dina so much from the bottom of my heart for the fellowship opportunity that you've created and the incredible work that you've done for NAAOP over the decades. So thank you and happy retirement.
We love you, George.